background, we have...
You again.
Yes, we have you again. And your crew. Anyways, I just wanted to chat a little bit. I didn't even know what topic I wanted to do today until the last minute, so I decided to do this. I don't know, because I see a lot of, like people go and asking, like, what is the most expensive bottle in your collection, and like, what is whatever. But for me, it's like how the rarities, right? Like, I want to see those rare gems and rare things that not everyone has. All of it. Rich, is all of it are the rarest? All you own are the rarest perfumes? I don't know. I can't. I have a hard time actually just picking one that would be the rarest for me. And Loewe Essentia and Paris Bombay. Ooh, everything else you can find. Yes. Let's see. So, obviously, if I'm gonna give like the crown for the rarest stuff, is probably these, like the Guerlain extract. So this is the Chypre, and this is the Cuir de Russie of the Guerlain extracts. I actually maybe smell them again. It's been a while. Eton Bob, Egypt. Ooh, scent of the day. Let's see. So it's interesting how these bottles look a little bit different, right? Like the kind of the height of they're not the same, probably not from the same era. So the height of the collar is a little bit different. I'll be impressed when you find Cody Chypre. Well, I mean, Cody Chypre is still available. You can find on eBay, you know, and it's not that expensive either. So I don't know if those are. I'm not really familiar with the whole thing. Is it? Is it? Obviously, it has been probably reformulated and changed and stuff, or not. But yeah, this Cuir de Russie is so smooth. It's so nice. This Guerlain Cuir de Russie is something else. It's so good. It's absolutely gorgeous. The problem with these kind of bottles is that, you don't want to wear them because they're so rare and so hard to find and irreplaceable in some ways. Like that I find it the most annoying part about these fragrances, because they're so hard to get. And then there's the Chypre de Paris. Chypre de Paris. This one has a little bit of a... Actually, I was really worried about this bottle getting here, because I don't know if you can see, there's a crack in the neck of the bottle, because it's old, right? But it didn't leak so the whole way, so that was good. Hi Germs, how are you? Hi Avonlicht. Do you want to smell this?
Where's the crack?
Oh, there's a crack? Here, look, there's the... let me just... Look, you see that?
Yeah.
That's a little crack in the color of the bottle. That's why I tell you guys to stop jumping in here, because these bottles, can fall.
You never jump in here.
Oh, you used to from the bed, remember?
And when we were wrestling with Daddy.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to smell this?
Because Mommy, when we were wrestling, Daddy's supposed to push us off. And then we win, and then Daddy wins.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think of this?
It smells like vanilla.
Is it? I don't think it smells.
The first one did.
The first one did. Okay. Okay, well, how about you go play your game, though?
No.
Well, if you do that, then I have to finish this, because this is not a child's video. You can play in the background, not here. Or be quiet, and we can smell things.
Can I smell it, too?
Yeah. Actually, it smells like soapy a little bit, isn't it? This Chypre one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what eras these are from. Like, actually, if anyone has... I have these, it seems like, actually someone posted in one of the group chats, this book has been republished in some ways, because it has the same name, but I don't know if they have all the perfumes that are here in here. So, Guten Abend, Morgan. Oh, say often you lucky son of a gem. What's happening there? I don't mean to brag. It's quite special, Delise. What is? I've heard about it. Let's see. I got this rare unknown fragrance called Dior Sauvage. Oh wow. If you want to eat it, it's over there. We're not opening it here, okay? That is called Bride by Reese Peanut Butter Cup. Thank you for that. So what is happening? Let me just see. Let me just raise this so we can look into the book. Oh, all right. Let's see. And then let me flip down a little so we can show the book in here. So I think these extracts, what years from these are from, I have no idea. I think they're quite old, but I'm not sure what year they would be from. Okay, so you see like that kind of long column one is from, what year is this? 1870, the square bottles. And then there's also the kind of short one in here. I don't know if you can see the short collar one and the long collar one. And again, in the smaller ones are different. So which ones are here? So there is, I can't read which big one is in there. So there's the musk, there's ambergris, there's sandalwood. Did they mention any others? And then they have these kind of like the same bottles, but they have a little bit of a different design on them. Like they have like patterns on it. Okay. So I think these might be like late 1800s, and I don't know how long they kind of produced those bottles for. Look at that. That's a strange bottle, isn't it? Look at that. That with the bird. Is that a duck on the top?
I think
Hey, you can't be sitting on my lap, dude.
that's a duck.
Yeah.
Out of the pages.
No, thank you. Like I'm gonna close it. Mama.
What?
Yeah, you were playing nicely. That's a duck on the top, yes. Very nice. And then all these, so cool. I don't want you in the camera. Go back in here. And then I guess the bee bottles coming from here. Like I don't know what year is this from. Beehive bottle. Beehive bottle is 1853. The 11th May of 1853, Her Majesty the Empress Eugenie appointed Guerlain official supplier to the Empress, recognition of his eau cologne impériale created in 1830. Guerlain then commissioned a bottle from the Pochet du Courval glasswork, engraved with Empress coat of arms, and which had each bee and each scalloped edge hand painted with gold. Very interesting. And then I guess from then it kind of came to different color in bottles. Very interesting. I'm not sure if this is the same like book that is now being published, but it's kind of an interesting book to have. Like I saw it randomly on Amazon and actually came in. Used to be like $800 or something, but then it just the price dropped all of a sudden to like 200 like in a day, and I ended up snatching it. Okay, let me see where we are at. I'm really behind. Mitra, do you have Sauvage? No, I am the Sauvage. Go ahead and kiddo jump. Nope, not happening. Hi, Newt, how are you? Claudie, hi, how are you? Germs, Broly got me to try sausage parfum, and it's actually not bad. Oh, God. My rarity is Or Black by Pascal Morabito with built-in sprayer. I don't know what that is. Does anyone have that Pure Distance fragrance? Yes, Pure Distance. I have Pure Distance Shea Dew now, and I want to say gold or white. I'm not sure, one of them. And I also like the number one, but I know everyone loves the Pure Distance M. Never tried. That's discontinued. Consider that at Rare also don't. Oh right, Mona de Oreo. I have a bunch of Mona de Oreos actually. Mitra, do you have ever bought fragrance from Europe? I presume the duties and tariffs are lower. The highest seems like the shipping, but there's awesome ones. Yeah. Well, a lot of these actually came from Europe to me. You know, like none of them were available here. Like all those Guerlain, the little Guerlain's extracts. These came from France. Like there's a collector from France that, you know, they were very nice to me. So they've contacted me. So that it's a private seller though. So that came from France. This is Very interesting. So this is Quand vient le pluie. For those of you who are familiar with this fragrance, this is a very famous and really beautiful iris and violet fragrance. This is very interesting design for this one, and I didn't know until recently that comes in this comes in an extrait, and the only difference that so this is the bottle and the spray, and it comes in like a 50 ml refill comes with the whole thing, and this you put it here, and the only difference between how you know that it's an extrait, the extrait in the bottle and in the bottom has a pattern of like almost like stars. In the bottom is a really, really gorgeous fragrance. I have the refill and I have a little bit of more of decant of that, and it's like lovely, lovely fragrance, and it's one of my favorite fragrances of the Iris Violet. It is a little bit in line of the Après Landais, but it's much better than that. And quite pricey in this presentation. Like there are in the B bottles, and also you got to be very careful because it does come in like some people are, when it's in the B bottle, you don't know what's in it. There are dupes of it also available. I just leave it at that. But in this presentation, it's quite rare to find it. This is actually like quite a hefty block, like weighs at least, I want to say a pound, at least on its own, maybe a little more. I'm not 100% sure. Is Abbey Rouge Extrait really that good, or do people say because it's so rare? No, I do have it, and Abbey Rouge Extrait is good. Is good, good, really good. I do have Abbey Rouge Extrait. I don't know if that's kind of would we consider that a rare fragrance? I don't know. I mean, I like rare fragrances also depends on your collection, right? Like like what you have, and that's the rarest in your collection. I mean, I'm sure like there are collections that they have all these things that I have don't even compare to be rare in that collection, but some that might not. Sorry. I lift my tea. And the other rarities. What is the rarest in your collection, Pearly? What would you say you have that is the rarest? I think for other ones, for me, is this kind of a vintage Lure Bleu. This is probably about 120 ml extrait. So this is Mitra-et-le-Parfum, and this is a 60 ml. So of the Mitsuko. So these two are kind of vintage formulation, and you see how thick that the other one is. So of course these are the rare ones. I could not include them here in the collection. So of course there's that. I think that's how do you know these bottles are vintage? Like there's like you could figure out if they're the first iteration or not by just looking at the way the bottle is made. I knew it, but now I forgot. I have to look back up those facts from that. The other one, it's actually I want to try tonight because I don't recall it when it arrived. Did I even try this? This is called Le Secret de Sophie. Le Secret. What is that in the middle? Le Secret Poudré de Sophie. And this is really, really Mitra. Hi, Mitra, and the usual suspects. I wish I were you. And so this is part of, I think it's like a trilogy. Like there's there's two more from this collection. It's Bolshoi and something else. And those are also very, very rare, but I didn't think, like looking at the scent profile, that they would be something up to my alley. This one, to be honest, I just got it for the rarity of the bottle. I wasn't sure like how it's gonna be or like what's gonna smell like. I have no point of reference. You should know you found them all for me. Yes, that's absolutely true. But I just lost count what I found for you, so I don't know which one is the rarest between all of the ones that I found for you. Secret de Sophie. Let's see. Secret. Secret de Sophie. Oh. And Guerlain. Okay, the Secret de Sophie. So then there's the Carmen de Bolshoi, something like that. Why is this? I swear this is a little bit different than the other one. What is this? Listen. C'est le Secret Poudré de Sophie. I wonder if this is any different. So this is le Secret Noir de Sophie. So what I'm seeing on mine. C'est le Secret Poudré. Poudré de Sophie. I actually don't know much about this. Okay, okay, so this is the one that I have. But why is it not that one? Why are the pictures different? Seems like I always saw 3 of them together, but I can't figure out why in some pictures the label is black. And I also see this kind of the purple one, which is mine. That, how do I see it then? Where is this? Oh, okay. So I found it. So this one, yeah, there's 3 different labels. So there's the Le Secret Nacré de Sophie, the Secret de Poudre de Sophie, and the Le Secret Noir de Sophie. And I don't know if there's any difference between their notes. And this is on the website Sophie Levy, and says I was asked by Guerlain to dress up a bottle of original fragrance. I chose to call it Le Secret de Sophie. I wanted something delicate and mysterious. It was in a limited edition, but with a worldwide distribution, New York, Dubai, and whatnot. So, okay. But I can't see the notes. Where are the notes? For this specific one. Or I don't know, it's just how the bottle looks like. All the notes I see is for the black one. Black labeled one. So I don't know if that's any different. Anyways, like all in all fails, we'll try. I don't know if I will detect the difference. Okay, so what was happening? What's happening? Oh my god, I'm back here. Broly has rare Zerjogs and Michelle Malouls. I do like, okay, Flex Stream. I like the idea of the stream. Do you have any rare fragrance beside Guerlain or Chanel? I do. I do have other ones, actually. There's some in the back over there. I mean, it depends what you want to call. I mean, for them to be rare, is that something that generally is like really old, right? Otherwise, everything else is not that rare. You can find them these days. But I have the Mona Diorio and stuff like that. Like I have a bunch of them here. So let me just smell these. Let me see what this smells like actually. If at all it is the integrity of the juices altogether. I don't know. I was told that it is. So Absolute pour le soir, Lumière Noire, Opium Pour EDP Vintage Master Measure. Yeah, all of those are. I really must. Hey everyone, Mr. Wally. Oh, Wally's here. Hi, Wally. How are you? Do you like Encens Mythique? Remember Galen's epic video about it? Yes, I do, and I have another I have a bottle of Sans Mété. Another rare fragrance in my collection is number 2 by Jean-Charles de... Oh, I have a cast mark from 1987. Awesome. Oh, this is so pretty. Le Secret de Sophie Poudrée. Oh my goodness. This is like violet, iris, vanilla, tonka. I think it reminds me of something, but I can't remember what it is. Like, it is kind of in the same, like, little bit of a Après-Landais and a little bit of a Quand vient le pluie line. But it's not the same. This is very pretty. Very, very pretty. Super pretty. I like this one. So this one is supposed to come, and I think I have actually the puffer sprayer of it, and it's supposed to come with that one, but it's not on, but I have it there. I try not to smell rare fragrances because they're rare. I can't ever get a bottle. Yeah, but it's good to know, like to keep in mind that what is rare to know it, and when you see it for a good price, then you snatch it. This is also the Après-Landais extrait. So this comes in a Après-Landais Parfum because Après-Landais only comes in EDT and the Parfum. So this is Après-Landais Parfum, which is a cute bottle. Another one that I really like, and this is super exclusive, is the Ne m'oubliez pas from Guerlain. This is an absolutely gorgeous rose fragrance, and it was only 500 of it was made when it was made, and it's really hard to find. Other things, obviously, the Chanel number 46. I've done the unboxing online with you guys. Fol d'Arôme, I would say, still kind of considered. I think it's just rare because it's discontinued in 2014. 2021. I think 2020 and 2021 they remade the Cudden and Fol d'Arôme because the original Lucky Cudden was 1911, I think, and it's not available since then. But also, like from the newer ones, this YSL Queer is one of the ones that it took me a while to find a bottle. It was really hard to find. This is a 2016 YSL Queer. And like it was crazy for a while, the prices that these bottles were going. The new Queer of YSL is absolute trash. But this one is a beautiful saffron and amber fragrance, and I paid a pretty penny for it. Oh, so why am I not wearing this more often? It's very nice. You know, actually, what reminds me of, but in a little bit more sophisticated way and without having that harsh opening, is the Velvet Zafferano. It reminds me of that one. Maybe, thanks to Sean, maybe one day I get a Cody Chypre in 1917. Yeah, you never know. The Old Surge, L'Artisan, and Zegna. I'm done hunting old stuff. Hi, boss, how are you? His rare fragrance only discontinued ones or rarely not talked about ones. If so, Zuckerberg's. I can't even say the name. It's a Cuban cigar fragrance smell. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. I mean, it's just probably like rare would be something that's not easily accessible, right? Unknown or underrated, that would be probably another category. But I'm interested to hear anything. Your rarest bottle is black tie. Apparently it is, because it's been out of freaking stock for like 14 months already. I need a bottle of Velvet Zafferano. Yes. Very good. Hi, Em. How are you? I also don't like why I also don't like YSL Queer. The new Queer is all horrible, but if you get in Queer, it's 2016 Queer, not the new one. What I would consider, even though if it's still available and you can still buy it, just because of the price of it, is it's not easily accessible just because of the price. Is the Roja Goodnight Kiss, and this is absolutely beautiful. This is the one that he tells the story about. He made this fragrance based on, his mom's smell at night, like when she was going out and was just giving him a kiss, and she was wearing all the makeup powder, and she just he made this fragrance based on that. Oh, this is so good. God, so good. This is an absolute beautiful, like, iris and violet fragrance, and it is ridiculously overpriced. Not Sorry, you scared me. Talking about Joel. So, and I'd say, I mean, the price of it is ridiculous. I do not get it for that price. I've got it from a collector. I've got it from someone. If you're here listening, hi. And I am really enjoy this fragrance. Roja likes to indulge another one from Roja that this is actually rare now because it's discontinued. It's Ahlam. Ahlam is made after I think Ahlam was a singer, right? Like she was someone here would know. She was a singer and this Arabic singer, and the fragrance was made after her. One of the most beautiful rose fragrances that I've ever smelled, and I just got it because it was available at such a tiny dose of like 30 ml. So absolutely gorgeous. Well, whether he does or not, he has done well for his brand, and it doesn't fall on us to say. I mean, he's a good salesman. Whether he's fabricated his stories or not, that's not for me to. But the fragrance is great. I can see that. Yes. Not in the video. Yes. Huh?
How long?
Well, what do you want to do?
5 minutes.
I'll come with you in 5 minutes, okay? I'll just wrap it up and I'll come in with you in 5 minutes, all right? Okay, I'm reaching out to the time allotted by my child. Get another 74 ml for 428. What is that? No idea. What are we talking about? Okay. Should have asked for samples of Roja next time, Mitra. Yes. You should have. Ahlam is a beautiful fragrance. I love Ahlam. Oh, her name was Ahlam Al-Shamsi, turned to, like I said, to create her very own exclusive scent. Ahlam Al-Shamsi turned to her favorite perfumer house. Also, she ordered it from Roja. She wanted a bespoke because a queen deserves to work with the best. Roja Dove created a composition befitting a world-renowned star, capturing Ahlam's inimitable personality. And the notes are on this one. There's lots of notes in usual, like it's a kitchen sink of notes, but what it stands out is a beautiful rose. If Creed's Cuir de Russie, Creed has Cuir de Russie? I didn't know that. And the original Tabaram are rare. I have them. Roja likes to put it down thick, as they say. I don't understand what that is. Has anyone ever bought a bottle website from Fragrance Passion? Not me. The last but not least, I mean, I'm sure probably I should include this, is the Coromandel EDT. It's, I think it's still rare. It's not, it's it is easier to find this these days than when I started looking for this, but it is one of the, it's still not that accessible and not that available. And with that, I'm coming to the end of the 5 minutes that I promised my kiddo to be there. It was good to chat with you guys. Hope you are all doing well. You want Coromandel EDT? Yes. I showed you a Cuir de Russie EDT earlier. And you guys have a great day. See you later. Bye-bye.